Hello Aries, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you, my friends? Happy hump day to you, a happy midweek. That's when I'm recording this. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for all the attention you've been giving videos, and thank you for your thumbs up and being in the comments. I'm enjoying getting to know you. Thank you so much. I am an Aries Venus, so this energy is my energy as well. So thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look at what is coming up for you. I think what we're doing this week is we're just doing a 9-card draw. Let's see what's coming up for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Venus, because I want to know about love, and Jupiter, because I want to know about abundance. So we're not just Sun, Moon, Rising around here. Yeah, here we go. All right, Aries, if you are interested in a private read, please look into the description. There's a link there to Wizio. Go ahead and take a look at the pricing. Thank you so much for those of you who have already booked. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aries for the week ahead. Whenever you find this, it's always going to be for the week ahead, Aries, no matter when you find it. Trust that you'll find it, or it'll find you when you need it. All right, Aries, something is coming to a conclusion here. It looks like it may have been a tough one. I think it was mentally tough for you, is what I want to say. The mental game has been the hardest part, is that I feel like something is coming to an end, but it's been a really tough cycle. I feel like you're at the end of that cycle. Tell me more, please, about Aries for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh, making a decision to end something. End something that possibly right now is stuck at the stage of physical passion. I think you're very attracted to this person and they are with you, but I feel like there's no stability here, and I think you're not down for that. Tell me more. We've got the Hierophant. Oh, okay. We've got the Three of Cups at the center of everything. It's the heart of the matter. We've got the Ace of Wands. What else do we have for Aries, please? What's this? What's this? What's this? Okay, we've got a couple that have flipped about here. Maybe we got 3. Is that just 3? Yep, it is just 3. All right. Bottom of the deck. The Knight of Pentacles has taken their sweet ass time with whatever is coming in the future. Okay, let's take a look here. Aries, let's figure it out. So what I'm looking at here is somebody is about to make a decision regarding commitment. And I think, I feel as though somebody here, Aries, I'm just going to say it's you, and you can yell at me in the comments if you want, but the energy that I'm feeling is that it might be you. That is the one that is making the decision, the one who has not taken their blindfold off long enough to see the situation for what it actually is. It feels to me like this situation, what it actually is a physical connection. That I feel that if you are the one that has feelings, that I feel like it's on your side. I feel like this is the week of truth. It feels like there is a decision coming up here. Either I get the commitment or I move on. Because this is a great physical connection. And it's a great party. We're having a lot of fun together. But I don't know that anything's growing. I'm not sure what's growing here. And I'm not sure of the seeds of intention. Like Aries, I don't think that you intended to throw seeds of just a physical connection and let it grow. Maybe some of you did. I could be completely wrong. But I feel like that you are somebody who requires some more depth than that. And I mean, that can be fun for a time, but that's always going to crash and burn because there's no substance, there's no foundation. So I think that you are making a decision. I feel like you're going to speak up. I feel like you're going to liberate yourself from a place where you weren't saying anything, and maybe I feel like you were maybe watching and not really saying anything. Like, is this really what it is? There's something here that is making you take off this blindfold and make a decision. We have Taurus energy here. We also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Aquarius energy and the star energy. I feel like it's time to take the blindfold off. You know what it feels like, Aries? It feels like there's a relationship that is maybe gotten to the point, and it's different for everybody. Sometimes 2 months, sometimes 3 months, sometimes 6 months. It's to that point. It's like we got to name it now. Are we going to name it or are we not? What is going on here? Are we going into the commitment stage or are we just ending it? Was this just a physical connection and a good party? Like, was it just fun? Yeah. But I feel like you want all of that, but I think you want the commitment too. So I think you're about to say something now. The thing is I feel like you've already gotten in deep with this person. I feel like you're really attached at the heartstring. I feel like that you have a lot of fun with this person. You have a lot of fun conversation. Maybe they're really funny or they make you laugh. But it's not enough to hold up a whole ass relationship, not the long-term one. And I think you're after the long-term one because we have 10 Pentacles here. I think your long game is that you're playing for the 10 Pentacles. Yeah, there's 10 of them here. I think that's the long game for you. You want justice in a long-term relationship. Now, you don't mind if it moves slow. I feel like you're okay if it moves slow. But I feel like right now you're in a situation where you may be a little bit undefined. So maybe you guys have had a lot of dating. Maybe you haven't yet said I love you, but it feels like it's getting very serious. But I feel like you equate love with physical passion. And I think there's a lot of physical passion, but you're like, wait a second. I thought I dropped some seeds of intention. I thought I was nurturing a solid 3D relationship here. I thought it was growing. But as time passes, I feel it stops. It stops at the 7 of Pentacles, or it feels like it's taking a long time to grow, and it's starting to feel less like a pentacle relationship and more like a fire relationship. And although I think that you love the adventure, we've got 2 wands here, the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I feel although that you really enjoy the adventure of having fun and talking a lot, and maybe you lay on the grass and look at the stars, but this person I feel will not commit. And I think it's because of the 3 of Cups. And I'm not saying that they're in anything else. What I'm saying is they don't want to give up the party. It feels like somebody who has been through a lot of, like your person, the person that's at the center of everything, like the center of your heart. I think this is someone who is coming into a part of their life where they're no longer listening to other people. They're no longer appeasing other people. They're no longer doing things that they don't want to do. And I think the result is the 3 cups. I think they like to be social. I think they like to go out. I think they like to make heart connection with different friends. And I feel like this person is someone who might have a lot of people around them. But I think what you're starting to notice is that maybe the people around them are not necessarily people of substance, but maybe they are people who share in this. Maybe they just like the non-committal physical passion of having fun with somebody, having a great time, letting it build. I think though that you've got your back to the fact that I don't think that there's much more here than 7 Pentacles. And 7 Pentacles is a lot of good, honest time spent together, watering and nurturing, growing, all of that stuff. But it's also a period of waiting. And I think what you're waiting for is the 10 Pentacles. And so here you are trying to make a decision, right? That's overwhelming, that could possibly lead to heartbreak. Who's that? Somebody in the future it is. The Empress is here, Taurus and Libra. This person is someone that you know. This person is someone that you consider to be incredibly smart, and they always speak their mind. This is someone who really doesn't care what you think about what they say. They're just going to say it. I feel like you're about to make a decision that's going to break someone's heart, because I think you have something to say to the Empress. I feel like you've been in this really good, I'm going to say it's been a connection that has been satisfying for you. But I mean, you know, once the bloom is off the rose, then what? Then what, right? Because this is only going to last for so long, no matter what age you're at. You could be in your 20s, 30s, or your 70s. You know that this is only going to last so far. This is not the stuff that we're harvesting. No, this isn't the harvest. This is Pentacles, building things, actually committing to each other, right? Taurus energy, committing to each other, Earth sort of things, attaching yourself to someone in a very solid and fixed way, being very dependable. Yeah, and I think that's where you are, but I don't think that's where the person is that you're with. And I think you've been ignoring it because you didn't want to have the conversation about, you didn't want to have to ask for the commitment. You thought that it would naturally just come together and that we would come together and decide together that maybe one night we say to each other, I love you. But I don't think those words have been said yet, and you're wondering why. And if you're wondering why, I think that's somebody here that you're connecting with. You could be dating them, maybe you're not, but it feels like you're getting very serious and they are not. That's what it feels like. And they're good at leaving it at the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands stage. I want to come and go as I please. Leave the cage door open. Don't cage me in. Tell you what, I have thrown more cards on the floor today than I think any time in my tarot career. I don't know what's going on, but a couple just flew on the floor. Okay. All right, so let's get some clarifying done here. So you have, why do you have your eyes covered? I feel like you're looking the other way. You know that this is not going to last because the Ten of Swords is what you're trying to ignore. You're trying to ignore that maybe we don't talk as much now. You're trying to ignore that maybe it's going a little more silent than it used to be. Maybe we're having a little more miscommunications or arguments than we used to have. Tell me about the Two of Swords. What's the decision that has to be made here? Either you become the party person or you don't, right? The Three of Cups is here. The decision has to do with 3 cups and the Knight of Wands. Sorry, not the Knight of Wands, but the Page of Wands. Tell me more. Liberation, there she is. Right under the commitment, right? Yeah. I feel like what you're doing here, I feel like you are about to make the decision, and the decision is you're going to call that person, you're going to ask them to come out for dinner or come over, you'll make them dinner, whatever it is. There's going to be some sort of a reunion here after some messages, little passionate messages have gone back and forth. I think this is where you hit them with this conversation. Yes, what is it? Are you committed to me, or are you committed to partying and physical connection? So I think that probably in the week ahead, it feels like this has been coming, like rolling towards that direction for a bit. It'll be interesting to see when the energies do change, but I don't think you've ever been as close as this to having this very serious, pointed conversation, which is going to be cringe. It's going to be painful, cringy, and not physically painful, but it's going to be cringe on high. We've got swords and we've got fire. Those are both masculine energies. So I feel like the person that you're with probably carries a lot of masculine energy, because it feels like masculine energies are about to meet or reunite or have some sort of a meeting about whether we're keeping this on track anymore or not. I think that you feel really connected to this person, but I do think that they are more interested in going out. Like, it feels like you want to stay home. You want to cuddle. You want to watch movies. You want to spend time with them alone, one-on-one, get to know them, their deepest, darkest things. You want to know all that, but this person's like, no, let's not go home. My friends want me to go to the bar. Come, I always want you to come with me. You're always, always welcome. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like this person, like, you're starting to feel like you're not enough for them, because they always need other people around. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. What's coming to an end here, please? The decision's made. I think you're going to end it, my friend. I feel like some of you are just going to let it go quiet. So you're going to go with it like, I'm just not going to text them back. And if they text me, then we'll keep talking. But I'm not going to text them back right away. It feels like a decision is being made to wind it down. Queen of Wands, but you're so attracted to this person. They're so aesthetically beautiful to you. They are driven. This person knows what they want and they go out and get it. They don't let anyone tell them what to do, but that includes you, Aries, right? That also includes you. And the thing is that this person is always going to come back. Like, I feel like you're connected to them in a way that you wish that you could just hang out in the Three of Cups. They want to hang out in the Three of Cups. So I don't know if maybe there's someone who has been married for a while and now they're letting her rip, or it feels like that kind of energy though. Somebody is sort of reckless, abandoned kind of energy. And I feel like even after that, the breakup comes, I feel like you allow them back if they want to come back, because the physical passion is off the chain. I want to say you have a really big decision to make, because I feel like you are incredibly attracted to this person. It's already grown to the Seven Pentacles, and I feel like you are really feeling attached to this person. But what I want to say is I don't think that they're on the same page, my friend. Tell me why the Three of Cups is here. It's the realization. And it feels like I knew it. I knew it was going to happen this way. It's like you didn't listen to your gut when your gut told you what was going on. You were in the Two of Swords looking that way. Like you weren't even looking towards whatever was going on here because you thought it was such a sure thing here. Yeah, there's a lot of players here, I want to say, in this person's life, Aries. There's a lot of people in their life, and I don't think that they're being shady. Like, I don't think they are. I think that they are legit just giving their time to a lot of people. The Six of Pentacles is about, yeah, I'm going to give you reciprocity, but make no mistake, I'm also giving it to those people. So it feels like this person doesn't really make you feel special. They make you feel like the Ace of Wands. They desire you. They make you feel desired. They make you feel amazing. But the thing is that it's only in the passion department lately. That's what it feels like. And I don't know that you're willing to give up whatever whatever this can give you, whatever can grow from here. I don't think you're willing to give that up. So the Six of Pentacles tells me that your person, they seem to keep really busy with this, that, and everything and everyone. And they don't really leave time for you to really get to know you intimately enough to know if this is going to be a committed relationship. And I want to say to you, it's by design. This person isn't interested in a commitment. I feel like they're interested in a really good party with a lot of good, solid friends. This person, I feel, is someone who they consider their friends their family because maybe they don't have a lot of family. So maybe that's why they spend so much time with their friends. Look, the Judgment card is here. Yeah. So I think you need to make a decision. And I think it's a really big one, Aries. I think it's a really big one because it almost feels like you're living your life in a different level of excitement and passion these days. But I think as it slows down, because look, we're in Virgo energy, right? We're still in Virgo season till the 23rd. And that's Earth energy. And as Virgo slows everything down after the new moon, we start looking at everything around us and looking at it with a sharp eye, like Virgo would, going over the details, remembering conversations, remembering situations. And I feel like you have realized that every time you want to talk about commitment, this person pulls you right off track. And you let them, because they're very attractive and very charismatic and very exciting. Yeah, and you're very attracted to them. But I think feels like about a 70-30 as it pertains to passion and pentacles. It feels like the pentacles are maybe the 30% and everything else is the 70, like the passion and going out and being in the midst of people and celebration. So I think you're hoping that this is going to work your way. I think you're hoping that, because we've got hope here, but we have also the Queen of Swords. With the sword at the ready and the heart in the jail here, Aries, you know that when you need to be, you can be pretty straightforward and harsh. And I think it's gonna, although I don't feel that you mean to be harsh, because I really do feel like you are attached to this person energetically or in the heart space, I really do feel like it's time to have a conversation about what your hopes are and what actual reality is. What is the reality of the situation? Because I hope it's going to work, but what's the reality? I think the reality is that you're at the Seven of Pentacles. And I think that's where it stays. I think what you want is this. Yep, clearly. You want the 10 Pentacles, but it's taking a long time to find the right one. We've got Libra here, right? We've also got Virgo and Pisces energy here. We've got Gemini and Aquarius. We've got Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. The Tower and the Five of Cups. The Tower is the realization. There's a realization here, my friend, at the Five of Cups that this person's giving you reciprocity, but you're never going to be the only one. You're never going to be the one that gets all the attention. You're never going to be the one that gets the commitment. I think that's what you want. I think you're a traditional person. You want to be able to say, this is my wife or this is my husband. All right, we're going to go into the extended. If you want to be there too, please look down below. It's the first link in the description. And I will take this to the extended. We're going to talk about this commitment and what goes on during this conversation that you hope is going to go your way. We're going to talk about this energy here too and the judgment, because it almost feels like you've wanted to say this before, but you just stop and you allow it and you allow it and you allow it. So maybe you're like, okay, that's it. I've got to end this. And then this person comes back. You get mystified by how beautiful, handsome, charismatic they are. And before you know it, we're just giving each other reciprocity and we're not really talking about this. Where have you been? Where have you been and who you've been talking to? I think that you're making a decision about the Queen of Wands. Yep, I think that's what's going on in the week ahead. You're making a decision about the Queen of Wands here. All right, we're going to go to the extended if you want to be there. Like I said, link is down below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the ways in which you love this channel. And of course, I'm going to be back for more readings. So even if this is where we part, thank you for watching up to here. I love you guys so much. And I'm out. See you in the extended. Bye-bye.